Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We're here on the Of Unknown Origin Flashpoint campaign. We're here to do a little bit of a breakout. So we're diving in to a secure facility to get our Mr. Morrigan, and we're going to be going in with a little bit of a lighter lance in this one. So we're going to go ahead and put the salvage at 6. I think that's as good as we could possibly ask. Gain a little bit more reputation from this, and apparently, wait a second, a maximum of 240 tons. Alright, well that's a little bit different compared to what we're used to. Okay, so that would be 150, so we could take another. Interesting. Okay, so you know what? We're going to bring the gunslinger. We're going to drop the Black Knight. How much does that... Okay, we're going to have to figure this out. I was expecting, when they said a light lance, we were expecting a, maybe, a 200 ton, but I think, actually, hang on a second, if we go a Centurion, Grab, and Hunchback, how much are we doing as far as weight is concerned? We're 15 under, okay, so we could bring it up to a 65 if we drop one of these, could move to a 55. That would be a reasonable call. Let's drop off the... Now we are in Badlands, so we probably want to take a peek at how much heat generation we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 double heat sinks versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, okay. I think in this case, this Hunchback may be where we're going to go with. Heat sinking of 90, heat sinking of 84. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Hunchback. That'll stay. I think we dropped the Crab. We're going to see about bringing ourselves a Griffin. That could be rather nice. Let's just double check. Yes, that's right. This is the one that we built. This is our SLDF era mech. We've got all the SRM6s, a couple of lasers. Not going to be too bad as far as damage output, as well as maneuverability. That should be all right. Let's see though. Do we have anyone else who has any heat sinking? No, we don't. So it's either going to be Angel. Yeah, Angel and Rabbit. They're definitely the two that are coming with us. And I think we'll see about... Do we jump in? Seems about fair realistically. Let's just double check this heat efficiency here. So that's a difference of 20 down from 72. And this is... Oh wow, that's even worse. Alright, well then I guess Angel is going to stay on the LRM. We'll bring Ranger in. Yeah, Ranger, can stay in the Griffin. Rabbit will go for the Hunchback. That thing has worse heat efficiency, or give or take the same. No, it'll be fine. We'll just stay as things are. And we're going to go ahead and deploy. So I think technically we are 10 tons underweight, but that's not a bad thing. Well, may not be deemed as optimal, but I think it'll be perfectly fine. We have some very nice customized mechs. Obviously, if we had had a good choice, we would have used it, but I think, yeah, we've now just learned that we do have a 240 ton limit, as well as a 200 ton limit. So we'll keep that in mind for next time. Oh, you know what? Probably could have swapped out the Marauder for something a little bit heavier if we so desired. But I guess it is what it is. Alright, so what are we doing? We are retrieving the Captain Gaku Magorian and extracting safely. So Captain Magorian is being held in a subterranean bunker attached to a complex just ahead of us. We're going to sneak in a scout lance, rescue the captain, and bug out. If all goes according to plan, the motorborne combat drones will distract the bunker's garrison and keep it out of our hair for the duration of the operation. Alright, so, Motorborne, just in case you did miss the last episode, is an old SLDF, we'll call it a geosynchronous satellite kind of thing. Basically, it drops a bunch of drones. It was originally designed to protect people, but we're doing a little bit of work with it as our goals have aligned for now. Alright, Captain McGorian's safe house is just ahead of you, Commander. Defenses should be light. That said, there's still probably some armed resistance, so be ready to brush it aside. When the AO is clear, you'll need to rush the safe house, Captain McGorian, and then make your way back out to the LZ. Alright, my drones have engaged the Bowman Group's Marie, Mr. Oliveira. It's my nature to fulfill my promises. Yes, we see that. May as well get to it, Commander. We'll be ready and waiting to fetch you when the deed is done. Alright.
So lovely! So serene.
So, let's see, we have some roads up here. That's probably going to be our path of access. Otherwise, yeah, that's all fairly well out of the way. So, since this is what's available, let's go ahead and take it.
Acknowledged.
Move up the road as quickly as possible.
I understand.
We could theoretically go around the other side, but I feel like that's not necessarily the best approach. I think this will be perfectly fine for us. Oh, and we have an enemy contact already. Okay, so what do we have?
Reporting enemy contact.
Looks like we are dealing with a commando and a 60-ton mech. Okay, well, so far I'm not really too concerned about any of that. So let's just bring everybody up.
Be there in a jiff.
This road will help us get there nice and quickly. Between the Marauder and our our Griffin, we should be perfectly fine. Yeah, alright, so what do we got? Commando up there. Let's see, ranges in the Griffin. You know, I see no reason why you shouldn't just open up with a full salvo there. That seems fairly decent. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do. We'll save our precision strike for the Marauder. So let's go ahead and see what damage can be done. Alright, so a fairly solid barrage right there. Mando's not feeling too good. Let's see. They have another 25-ton mech. Let's go ahead and... You know what? I think we might wait and reserve. We're going to see if we can bait them closer. Yeah. We are opening ourselves up to a couple of LRMs, but I'm not really too concerned. We'll deal with that out of theirs very quickly. Alright, so a 45-ton and a 60. I guess that's a maybe a Vulcan. Yeah, I think the Vulcan has an LRM-5. So let's go ahead and
awaiting orders.
Let's see. We could just move.
Standing by.
Don't have wonderful choices here. I think what we'll do is maybe we move Angel forwards. We'll see if we can take care of the Commando. That should be their spotter gone, and then we'll sprint everybody else up forwards.
Everything you've got.
Alright, and there goes that Commando. Yeah, unfortunate for them that they got as surrounded as they did. Alright. See Tanner going in, that's fine. Let's get our Hunchback ready to party. Let's go ahead and race up there. And now, same for the Marauder.
Ready for orders.
Let's bring you all the way up there. Okay.
On it.
Got a very nice forward offensive line there. Our big heavy boy, Shadowhawk, and a Hunchback should be fine. Wait a second, did I? Centurion, Griffin, Hunchback. Okay, cool. For a second then, I think I just remembered what we had. Or thought I saw something different. Alright, so what do we have? We have another Commando targeting up there. I think we'll go... Honestly, I think we go ahead and reserve. We're going to try and bring them to us. Yeah, fairly minimal damage right there. That Hunchback can easily take that. Alright, so the question is...
Receiving you.
we run the Marauder all the way up, I reckon we can get ourselves a nice bit of salvage. So let's go ahead and
Position
try that.
confirmed.
Let's see, Rifleman versus Vindicator. Okay, Rifleman it is. Let's go for the headshot.
Got it.
Alright, lethal damage. That is what we need.
Mech destroyed.
And now we can follow up with...
Orders? Yes, Commander.
well, the Griffin can gain... you know what, that's fairly decent against the Vindicator, although I think maybe we just go for the Commando. Yeah, let's just try and clean up the Commando.
Moving out.
Just to make sure that they don't get any long distance scouting. Let's go ahead and fire.
Copy that.
With the Centurion coming up next, we'll probably still manage to destroy it, so that'll be fine.
Commander.
Let's bring you up to the rest of the
Copy
lance, and let's focus down that Commando. Alright, well that was a fairly solid.
That is something good.
That was a good amount of damage.
How
Rabbit,
might I
what
help?
about you in the Hunchback? You have... you know what, that seems good enough. Let's go for the Vindicator. We're going to go open up with the salvo here. Go for that precision shot and to see if we can finish this thing nice and quickly.
Good to go.
Alright, so the headshot does do nicely.
It's on now.
Fortunately, scattered out our damage just a little bit too much for my liking. But we will manage. Let's go... no, let's get the Griffin in nice and close and finish this thing off. That'll be fine.
Roger that.
Alright, Griffin, say goodbye to the Commando. Alright, and there we are.
One less target.
Nicely done. Alright, so now that we've got that sorted, let's bring the Marauder point blank.
On it.
See about saying goodbye to this Vindicator. But we will get a little toasty, so you know what? Never mind. We can drop one weapon.
Confirmed. Firing.
And that looked... there we go. That looked like there were plenty of shots on the cockpit.
Tango down.
What we're after. Alright, so exiting combat, let's bring our Centurion up.
Moving out.
Let's bring everybody
Moving to position.
close, but not quite onto the objective, just so we can take one guaranteed round of cooling down. And then we'll move in the Centurion. Alright, that's it, Commander. Just hold there for a moment and we'll be good to go. Alright, we're getting a tight beam communication from a nearby jump ship commander. I'm putting it through. From Nocto Bauman, Hobbs, commander of Leviathan's Marauders. That's good. Now I have a face to associate with the name, and your name has become quite familiar to me of late. Calling to parley, Bauman. If you want to finish this without further bloodshed, we'd be willing to negotiate. I'm no great lover of bloodshed, Mr. Oliveira, but neither am I squeamish about its necessity. When my mercenaries are finished with you, I'll see that you're given a proper burial, a sign of respect from one business person to another. Huh. Well then, I guess we're about to have some incoming. Alright, we need to exfiltrate up top. Let's go... do we want to pick up some cover, or do we want to see if we can get ourselves... yeah, no, we're going to go ahead and try and take the high ground. We'll get everything as high as we possibly can. It looks like our Hunchback... sorry, our Marauder cannot squeeze through that spot, can't it? Alright, fine. Let's go...
Confirmed.
we'll go there. We're going to see if we can take up some high ground. Alright, well done. You've managed to wipe out the Op 4. I can do an extract right now. No need to outfit our Plan LZ. Huh. Alright, what about Bauman? Is his jump ship still up there? Negative Exo, he's long gone. Okay, well then, our job here is done. Dr. Murad, get the motherboard, its computer access, codes, files, whatever it needs. Everyone else, let's move Captain Megorian onto the Leopard. We're getting the hell out of here. Huh. Did we just finish that a little bit too quickly. I would have sworn that they would have sent us some salvage. In fact, I almost feel like we did that a little bit too quick. Had we not have done that, I feel like they would have dropped in reinforcements, and that's why there would have been more salvage. Ah, man. Alright, well, at least we did that effectively. Unfortunately, that was a little bit too quick for my liking. We'll pick up all of the mech salvage we could ask for. But I think we're going to be given the majority of things anyway. You know what, we'll drop off that 25. We'll take the Vindicator instead. Maximum tonnage is always best. Yeah, I feel like we sort of cheated ourselves out of a little bit of salvage there. Not exactly ideal, but it is what it is. Alright, so the real question is, with Mr. Bauman, will he come facing us? That is a good question. Because I feel like there's a little bit more to it. Or maybe there should at least be one more. That was a very succinct mission right there. Alright, let's go ahead and see though nonetheless. Alright, let's chuck you guys into storage. That'll be fine. Alright, what have we got? Of unknown origin 4. Okay, fantastic. Well, Commander, thanks to you, my return to civilization has been assured. Let the ISF try and pray answers from Captain MechWarrior. I'll wish them luck and wash my hands of it. If I never again have to worry about his stupid derelict again, it'll be too soon. Alright, that's the spirit. Enjoy your trip home. And yours, Commander. My best to you all, Yamaguchi out. Okay, well that disappears, and either he doesn't know that Mogorian has no idea where the Bauman group took the Dobrev, or he doesn't care. My money's on doesn't care. Hang on a second, we're getting a call from Motorbjorn platform. I'm putting it through. Commander, I have studied the Bauman group's record regarding the derelict, and my suspicions have been confirmed. Alright, so what suspicions are those? That the Dobrev drifted into the deep periphery from outside the boundaries of known space. The ship's crew was long dead, victims of an ancient misjump that warped the vessel's hull and damaged its KF drive. Ooh. Oh, hold up. Setting aside all other craziness in what you just said, the Dobrev's jump capable? Technically, yes. As I said, the KF drive is damaged and perhaps unstable, but it is still technically operable for the time being. Alright, what the hell is this ship of yours? I want a solid answer this time. I believe the Dobrev to be an artifact of General Alexander Kerensky's Exodus. Very nice. Cool. Alright, Commander, please listen to me. If what it's saying is true, the Dobrev may be single most valuable discovery in living memory. We've stumbled onto something bigger than us, than all of us, and we have to treat it with respect. Okay, let's say the Dobrev really is a leftover from Kerensky's Exodus. What does that mean for us? Well, it means that I need your help. My primary objective to the protection of New Voluchi's civilian population has failed. Now I'm compelled to report my failure to SLDF Central Command. With Dobrev's navigation logs, I can attempt to do that, to retrace the steps of Kerensky's Exodus and find out what's become of the Star League. Okay, respectfully, you're off your gourd. I'm serious. If you think the fools who followed Kerensky into the Great Beyond are still out there somewhere, I've got a bridge to sell you. Okay, look, I know what it's suggesting is a long shot, but imagine it, a living Star League. Peaceful, enlightened civilization untouched by the horrors of the Succession Wars. Imagine what they could teach the Inner Sphere. Alright, let's say we consider helping you with that mission of yours. What's in it for us? Also, too, I'm pretty sure they're going to teach the Inner Sphere something in the future, and it's going to be a hard lesson. Alright, I need the Dobrev's navigation log, not its payload. If you help me reclaim the ship, its remaining cargo is yours. All that you need is to disconnect my main computer from this decaying platform and bring it aboard the Argo. We will find the Dobrev together. Do you want to recover my remaining combat drones as well? Of course, there will be little sense in leaving them uncollected. Okay, Commander, we have a unique opportunity to expand the sphere of human knowledge to solve an age-old question. What truly became of the SLDF? Where I'm standing, we have to accept. I'm with the doc on this one. If the Dobrev is really full of exotic weapons and mechs, I want a taste of that. Hell, not just a taste, I want the whole damn thing. That's worth a little risk on our part. Besides, my gut says that we can trust Mama Bear. If she were a person, it'd be a good one. Alright then, we've reached an agreement then. I'll send a team to bring you aboard. Okay, thank you, Commander. Please ensure that Dr. Maraud is there to lead them. My memory core was not designed as a portable system, and it would be unfortunate if it got damaged in transit. Alright, fantastic. Well, we've got a plan then. We'll start putting out feelers. It may take a few months, but my friends in the grey market community should be able to come up with something. Until then, let's get back to our typical routine. There's money to be made, work to be done, all, you know, the drill. We've got a new lead to go on, I'll let you know. Alright, cool. Well, it turns out I was correct. That wasn't the last mission. That is very nice. Or maybe, no lasting consequences. Huh. Okay, well, we got given a free heat bank. I suppose that's something. A part of an atlas. That's cool. King crab, and then some modified weapons. Okay, AC-10, AC-5, and AC-2. And a fair chunk of change. And the Draconis Combine is happy with us. Finally, somebody who is paying us to do work that we don't have to potentially upset. Alright, King Crab, let's go ahead and drop you into storage. They did say a couple of months for the lead to pan out, so I suppose we're going to go ahead and check out some contracts here on planet. We may as well do something. We have... Ooh, no, we're not going to do any for the local governments unless it's a particularly amazing one. We could get a little bit of salvage from that, so that's an option. Let's see, first of all, for the pirates, we are still at maximum. What about the Magistry of Canopus? Okay, you know what? That seems like a good plan. We can increase our standing with them, and we can easily get that reputation back here on planet. So let's go ahead to the Tundra and go for a capture base for clandestine research. Sure, let's go ahead and accept that. What do we want to bring? This is a 4-skull mission. Should probably drop off the Centurion, Griffin, and Hunchback. We'll keep the Gunslinger. Let's bring out... Let's see, what could we do to see about some extra salvage? Let's bring out our... A Highlander could be fun, a couple of autocannons, some PPCs, maybe, yeah, maybe catch some of them out a little early on. We could go, let's see, missile boats. Ooh. Stumpy, yeah, we do have that. You know what, I'm thinking we might actually switch out those flamers too. Yeah, they weigh an entire ton, and I don't think we ever get within range of 90 meters. So we might swap that out for something else in the near future. We could bring out, you know what? Let's bring out the Highlander. We'll chuck that to Rabid. That'll be fine. Then let's see, what else do we want? Maybe we go for a Stalker. That's always pretty good. We'll give that to Angel, and then thirdly, do we go with the Black Knight or the Cataphract? That is an interesting question. It is a base capture, so you know what? Maybe the Cataphract is a good call here. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this. We're going to go for a lighter lance this time around, 320 tons. I suppose that's not too bad. It is 4-skull difficulty, but we have very good mechs, so I feel like it is worthwhile. Yeah, we've got a good amount of precision, a good amount of support, and a reasonable amount of damage, so I think that should be very good for us. So realistically, I'm expecting them to have turrets, so the Cataphract will pay off in the indirect penalties, as in they just won't have the ability for indirect fire, and then we can also, yeah, work our way up to a little bit of salvage. Alright, so what have we got here? So, capturing a pirate research station. All things seems reasonable there. And then we have long suspected that there is a pirate research station hidden from the Tarragona system. And we've finally gotten wind of its possible location. We need a few brave and plausibly deniable mercenaries to secure the location for a dropship extraction of valuable scientific personnel. Okay. Commander, plausible deniability is our specialty. Well, I dare say so myself. We, whether it's the letter of a contract and not the spirit of one, whatever it is, plausible deniability is what we're about. So, let's see what we can do. Alright, capture the station. Let's get our forces into position and observe enemy movements. Alright, eliminate opposition and take control. Alright, well, so far so good.
Yes,
Let's start with the cataphract. Let's make sure that that thing is leading the charge. In fact, had I have thought about it, we should have probably put that in the first position just so we always go to move that thing first. Alright, you should have a good view of the research facility now. Be careful of additional forces. Reports are that they have additional units in the area and are rallying back at the base. Expect contact. Okay. Commander, word of warning. We have reports that this base may have gun emplacements for point defense. Alright. Keep an eye out for the turrets. And yes, we already see them. Looks like they have a heavy shredder turret, but I think we'll be out of range for now. And unless they ping us with a sensor lock, I think we'll be safe. So let's get the Highlander sprinted in. I think we'll go... There should be fine.
It will be done.
The Stalker is sort of inconsequential as to where we put that. Let's bring the Marauder over there. Alright, as long as we're in the bubble, that's what matters. Alright, so, they're all gonna lose out if we move the bubble out of the way, aren't they?
Commander.
Yeah, I'd rather keep them in the bubble if possible. That seems fine. Let's move the cataphract over here. And then we'll target this. Actually, if we're going to take down that first target, I don't think it's going to make a huge matter of difference. There are another two, though, so I wonder if there's already contact around. You know what? We'll just take it safely. No need to unnecessarily cause trouble. Go ahead and take care of that turret.
Firing all
Or
weapons.
partially, at the very least. Yeah, not quite enough, but it'll be fine. Alright, our turn to follow
Ready
up.
for
Let's
orders.
bring... Yeah, let's bring the gunslinger forwards. Let's go ahead and... let's work our way close to the road if we
Position
can.
confirmed.
Might need to circle round. We will target you, but I think what we'll do is we will go for... You know what, we'll save our gas rifle ammo, and we'll turn off that other one. That's enough to net 0.
Confirmed. Firing.
There we are. That's as much heat as we
Let's
needed.
go.
Alright, so there goes
Hostile.
one of
Removed.
the turrets. There's still another 3. Enemy turn. Nothing else is really going
Good
on.
to go.
Let's bring the...
You have orders?
Will we have... You know what? We'll move forwards first and follow up with LRMs. Alright, what do we have eyes on? We can use our snub PPCs, LRMs, and AC2. That should be more than enough damage. That's 150 between these two. Sorry, 150... 200... Yeah, this might be enough to take it out. There we go.
Turret destroyed.
Alright, turret down. Exiting combat. Okie doke.
Orders.
Let's bring that cataphract. Oh, wait a second. It looks like a dropship inbound. That'll probably be for the leopard. Yep, let's go full sprint.
Copy that.
Alright, contact. That is fine. Let's go ahead and jump inside the bubble. We'll bring the Highlander over here just so we can see both targets.
Moving out.
That'll be fine there. We'll get our... Ooh. Looks like our Stalker is not going to be within the range of the bubble, but we will have... Yeah. Yeah, but we will have access to whatever that is. Let's go bring everybody up here.
Heading out.
Alright. Next turn around, let's see what we can find.
Heads up, Commander.
Oop.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Hostile contacts. That is good, I suppose. We need some more salvage. Heavy LRM turret and then the sniper turret. Honestly, I think we worry about the sniper turret first. Yeah, that'll be fine. That won't have eyes on our stalker. We'll be more than easily set. Let's go. Let's go move on up. Do we go the whole way or do we give the stalker a chance to catch up? That's why I think we try and let the stalker catch up. We'll just move here first.
Moving to position.
We'll go for the direct fire there. Let's go fire everything. Still not quite enough, but it is only a turret, so I'm not too concerned. Let's bring
Receiving you.
Spymaster. You've actually got multiple targeting options. Alright, well then, if that is the case, we're going to move slightly further back. Gauss rifle. You know what, maybe we do fire the Gauss over there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, you know what, that'll be fine. Keep out of
Moving to position.
keep out of range. Make sure that's still in direct fire through the bubble. Let's go for a multi-target. We're going to go with U for A and then send the Gauss over to B. I know it won't quite take out that turret. Whoop. Did I just get that wrong?
Target destroyed.
Yes. Yes, I did. Whoopsie daisies. I think I
They've got
just
a sensor lock
activated
on
that.
me.
My bad. Well, the Gauss rifle missed anyway. Alright, and here comes the sensor block. Not the end of the world. A fairly minimal amount of damage
Yes,
isn't
Commander.
anything for us to be too concerned about.
Moving to position.
Alright, Stalker, you can happily go LRM v LRM. Good shots on target right there, that was
Turret
nice.
destroyed.
Alright, in fact, I think that was a salvo of everything. Let's bring... Oh wait, enemy turn.
Picked up a
Oh,
blip.
contact is here. They have a 70-ton mech. Okie doke.
Yes, Commander.
Well then, if this is the case, let's go ahead and get our mech in position. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to move up here.
Roger that.
We're going to get, yeah, eyes on target. The Warhammer is probably what we'll end up shooting, but I suppose we may as well take a little bit of fire. Yeah, burn down their evasion. That seems reasonable. In fact, you know what? If we're so lucky, let's go for a precision strike. Yeah, we'll see if we can roll the dice.
Copy that.
Alright. Not quite happening, but that's not exactly a surprise.
Ready for orders.
Firemaster, you should be able to easily take care of him. Let's move on up. We will have all weapons active. Let's go for that precision strike. Alright, now let's see if we can get that headshot.
Roger.
Alright, that's more like
Hell
it.
yeah.
Alright, first one down.
Removed.
Enemies moving on in.
I've been sensor locked.
85 ton. That's not bad. Alright, so we'll work our way probably down the road towards them. That'll be the quickest way. Let's bring...
Standing by.
You know what? Angel
How
can't
might
get
I
there
help?
quick enough. What about... No sensor locking
Ready for
here.
orders.
No sensor locking there. Oh, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Let's go... Let's take the objective since we're here. That'll take a full sprint. That'll be fine. We still need to pacify the area, so that'll be alright. Okay. And I would be assuming they have a big boy down there. Yeah, 90 tonner. Okay, so good salvage available to us. That's nice.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get Sprint can get us this far. Jump jet not quite as good. Let's go ahead and go Oh, we could actually get eyes on target. You know what? That seems fine. Yeah.
Throttle down, moving out.
Let's get a little bit of intel on what that is. Alright, and it is an Orion. Cool.
Orders.
For those we can handle, let's go ahead and honestly, I'm not sure if we really want to move at this point. I feel like what we're going to do here is we're going to reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
We have a nice little tactical bubble.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay, the sensor locking our Marauder, that's not as ideal. Let's go... Actually, no, that was the Cataphract. Right, well then.
Standing by.
Spy Master, if you'd be so kind, would you happily take out the... I guess we'll go for the Orion since they have not had their turn. Let's prevent them from getting any good action economy. Let's get the ball rolling and see if we can get rid of him. Well, that looked pretty decent, but they've got some damage reduction, and yeah, that's going to be too much. Yeah, okay, maybe only one shot hit.
Commander.
Alright then, let's get our... I don't think we have any
Yes,
wonderful
Commander.
shots here. No, we're going to have to move, and that would take people out of our bubble. Rather protect them from the indirect fire, so let's just go ahead and reserve.
Waiting for my opening.
We can make it work. Oh, right, that's right. I totally forgot. They just sensor locked Spy Master, so that does yeah, sort of negate that issue. They're going to focus on him anyway. Let's bring...
Orders. What's the plan?
Let's bring...
Orders.
Let's bring the Cataphract all the way up. We're going to go for... Ooh, UAC 5. Can we get more than that? 4 shots on target. That's not the worst.
Waiting for orders.
2 here, or maybe... Yeah. I just don't see that being of any particularly... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Alright,
Yes,
so
Commander.
after all that, we're just going to go ahead
Reporting.
and move Ranger. We're going to go for the precision strike, see if we can get something here. If not, oh well.
Moving out.
But I'm not really too concerned. We should be alright. Especially too if we can get this kill, that would be nice.
Good to go.
Oh, that looked like that was on target. And it was. Very good, very good.
Tango down.
Alright, Tango down. That is good. Let's bring
Receiving
Angel.
Awaiting orders.
You know what? Let us start with the Highlander. Jump jets or regular movement? I think jump jets will be fun. We'll get into the bubble. Let's go. Ooh. We could actually take a better shot here if we did that. So you know what? That's what we'll do. That'll
Going skyward.
be fun. Let's see if we can get this guy falling over soon. We'll go with... do we use the extra resolve? You know what? I see no reason not to. Let's just go ahead and use it. If we can get the headshot, that'd be nice.
He's going down.
Alright, well we did get that headshot. That is good.
Commander.
Angel, let's get you into... Yeah, we'll just keep you in cover, I suppose. I don't expect us to be able to use your medium lasers at any point.
Copy that.
But you know what? That'd be fun. Let's just go ahead and see what we can do.
Engaging target.
Alright, how much
Let's
stability
get
damage?
done.
Ever so slightly just off. That is absolutely a pain in the butt. I wanted that thing to go down. Alright, so you know what? That 90-ton mech might just have to
Receiving you.
kick around for a little bit. Let's bring the... Yeah, let's bring the Marauder to... you know what? We'll just move over here.
Confirmed.
We're going to go ahead and take that precision strike. Get the kill if we can.
Firing all weapons.
If we don't get it... Oh no, we did. Fantastic.
Target eliminated.
I was about to say, if we didn't, that Gauss rifle should add enough stability damage that that thing should fall over.
Commander.
Cataphract, let's go... You know what? Let's just reserve. We're going to let them come to us. See if we can knock him over. Oh, and it looks like he has a Highlander. Alright, well, safe from the missiles, that's all well and good. But, everything else we can now just bring to bear.
Reporting.
Alright, let's get, 36 resolve. Alright, so we've got not a bad chance. We have 4 weapons here.
Orders. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with our Highlander to meet this guy in the field. You know what? If this tag lands on the head, that would be fantastic, because that would be an extra injury, and it only does a single point of damage. But we're going to go for it. We're going to see if we can knock him over. Let's go for the headshot.
Target confirmed.
Alright, well, we did get that injury. That is very nice, and it looks like it was the tag. Okay, well, that's,
Good to go.
I guess that's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and get these LRMs on target. Let's see if we can bump him over. Alright, ever so slightly off. That is not what we wanted, but you know what? Between this AC-5 shot, oh sorry, the UAC-5, that'll definitely be enough to knock him over. So let's just fire.
Firing a full salvo.
Alright, so there goes the knockdown. That's an extra injury. That's what we're after. And now we get a free round of precision strikes against him. So,
Ready for orders.
let's get Spymaster nice and close. We'll see what we can do here. Perfect amount of heat capacity. That is what we need. Alright, and we got the headshot. Fantastic. Dropship inbound. We're going to get in and out nice and quick. Alright. Well, looks like that's a job well done. Alright, research station is under our control. We're ready to send in the extraction ship for you and the scientists. Right, ship card and the Magistry will be pleased with our results.
Successful.
Very good. Alright then, so from that, we're going to probably end up taking ourselves another bit of a Highlander. And yeah, look at that reputation. Fantastic. Alright. All things going well. Let's go ahead and we'll bring on that Highlander, of course. That is our best salvage. Follow that up with 85 tons of Battlemaster. Or 1/3 of it anyway. I don't think any of the weapons are what we're after. No, they are not. So, I think we can go ahead and confirm. Very nicely. So, Battlemaster, full Highlander, part of an Orion, and then a couple of weapons to boot, which isn't too bad. Alright, so since I had that thought of the Atlas, I think what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go and customize that mech as well. We're going to go see about Stumpy and see if there's anything else we need to do. I don't think that there's really too much in the way of mech upgrades, but depending, we may want to go ahead and fix that up. Alright, so as soon as Yang is finished, oh, there he is. That'll do. Let's go ahead and chuck that into storage, Orion into storage, that'll be fine. Let's head over to our mech bay. Yeah, we're gonna go... Where is Stumpy? Oh, no, there you are, you're over here. There we are. So let's go ahead and refit. We're going to get rid of these flamers. I do like the concept. I just don't think we have a great way of making that happen. So let's drop off the flamers. That can easily be done. And then what do we have? We have either 2 small support weapon mounts, a ballistic weapon, or 2 missiles. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put anything else there. Let's go ahead and see. How much heat efficiency have we got? Okay, we technically generate 3. That is so inconsequential. Let's go ahead and drop... Oh, we have some old exchanges as well. You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Let's drop a 10 and a 15. Yeah, let's go to our equipment, double heat sinks. Actually, no, no. Weapons first. Weapons first. You know what? Infernos. We haven't tried those out. And the range is so no stability damage, but it does do a little bit of damage, but it does do a bunch of heat for us. So you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and try out them. We haven't had an opportunity to use them. That does decrease our heat efficiency by a little bit, and by a little bit, yeah, that's but yeah, that's only 3 heat. We can manage that. Let's go ahead and then go equipment. Let's go ahead and throw on a better exchanger. I think that'll be fine. That'll bring us up to 100 tons. Let's see, how's our heat sinking now? So that's a difference of 9. Let's see, if we drop off... You know what? There's a 15, a 15. Let's go for another 20. There we go. Is that better or worse? Looks like that is actually doing worse for us. Huh. That's a swing of 20. Alright, hang on. If we went with one of these as well, what would that do? Back to 9. You know what? Hang on a second. Let's just do the math here. So the swing is 20. We bring you back onto here, that would then go to a swing of 10. That would reduce things down to 9. So that's 11 heat for 2 tons. So realistically, that exchange is probably not worth that much to us. Maybe if we went for a double heatsink, that would probably be better. Yeah, so let's go for one of them, and yes. We may struggle to fit another one of them in. We could throw one in the arm. And how would that do for heat efficiency? Now we're looking at a difference of 8. You know what? If that's the case, and we have some pretty heavy things, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll drop off the... Yeah, these extra ones with the minus 10 heat. That's 35. Yeah, that's down like a good 30% on the heat. That's far more than we'll ever get from an exchanger. So I think what we'll do is... Maybe we'll just keep the 10% there. There we go. So 20, 20, and a 10. That'll be fine. I'm happy with the difference of 9. That's still 11 whole rounds before we start to shut down. And so, yeah, that's not a major issue, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and confirm that. We'll get that done. That should take us a little bit of time. Also frees up a couple of lower level exchanges. So, you know what? Is there anything we did want to upgrade in that regard? The Annihilator's probably not the worst idea. And if we do a little bit of math, what is the alpha strike for that one? That one is an alpha strike of almost 100. Okay. So each level would be 10 heat for each ton. So ever so slightly off a double heatsink would be an exchanger. But then again, an exchanger would not be affected by different biomes. So that would probably be better in the long run. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and chuck one of those on here too. Also, oh, maybe the Hunchback. Hunchback could be a good call for an exchanger. You know what? Yeah, that'll save us a little bit of weight. If we go... Yeah, we could also get rid of one of those. Oh, yes. There's definitely room for us to improve this. Let's drop off a regular heatsink. And maybe the 10% there? Yeah, let's see what we can do. Exchange for 15%. There we are. I think that stays about where it was. Maybe a little bit better, realistically. Let's go... Oh yeah, and if we get the UAC upgrades as well, that's definitely going to give us a bit more room. Let's drop off... What do we want? I guess we can go ahead and move one of these, two of these, maybe 3 of these, keep everything in the center torso and then go for another 15%. Yeah, chuck that back in the foot. Alright, so technically we lose a little bit, so that brings us down to 18. That'd be 5 salvos, but again, if we fire the ultra auto cannons, we'll cool down anyway. I think that'll be fine for now, but maybe give us a slightly better edge in the, what do we call it? The less forgiving biomes. So yeah, let's go ahead and confirm that. That'll certainly help us out, especially if we're in somewhere like the Badlands or the desert. That could be rather horrible. And then, yeah, let's go to the Hunchback. How much heat efficiency? Let's check. Yeah, 126. We're definitely going to get a good amount of heat dispersion from our exchanges here. This is definitely what we want, because that'll swing it by over, yeah. What would that be? 15, 16, probably about 18, 19 heat for one of the exchanges. So let's drop off the 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the equipment, drop on the double exchange, drop off the exchanger. We'll chuck that in the foot. Sure, they'll never think to shoot us there. And the heat efficiency goes... Ooh, hang on a second, let's just double check this. We want to make sure that our math is right. So our alpha strike gets dropped by about 20, and our heat sinking drops. Okay, so that's a difference of 35. We were to revert, so the heat delta is 35. Let's just quickly compare as opposed to 36. Okay, so it is technically better, but by a fairly minimal margin. Let's drop 1, 2, 3. You know what? 1, 2, and 3. We'll keep the double heatsink there just to keep as many weapons engaged if they do manage a critical. And let's chuck on 1 in the foot and another 1 in the foot. Alright, so that now brings the heat sinking down and the alpha strike down. Let's go ahead and see that now. 7 brings us into this 6. Yeah, so add 7 on for the 54 for 61. 31 different. 31 heat growth. Is that better or worse? Hang on a second. I should have probably written that down. Let's just double check. Sorry about this. Turns out my memory is rather bad right about now. 31 as opposed to 36. Okay, so it is definitely an upgrade. We're going to go ahead and do that. We will miss out on a little bit of joy from the if we're ever in a super cold biome, but I don't think we normally have to worry too much about that. So let's just chuck those on there. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and confirm, and I think that is pretty good. I just saw the time. Yeah, we'll get those fixed up, and I think we'll come back with another contract. Definitely fix our relationship with the pirates, and see where we go from here, because we have to hear in a couple of months about finding that derelict vessel. So if you do want to see those episodes, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.